My father made me start at the beginning. Nobody's going to start as a president of a company. You need to understand what you're doing before you can excel. It's not a job. It's a career. It's a passion.
Fucking passion.
Fucking passion. And if you don't have a fucking passion, you're never going to be great. You're not even going to be good. You're going to be okay.
So, someone wrote my phone number on a porta potty.
No.
I swear to God. I woke up every morning to shit.
The break talk, you're taking it to another level. Better get ready with your host, Adam and Loretto. The dopest show that you ever heard, ever seen. The podcast about nothing and everything. Yeah. Break the break talk. Yeah. Break the break talk.
How many phone calls do you think you get a day?
Buddy. Fuck it. It's nonstop.
Like actually nonstop?
Nonstop. I would say.
Like what's the over under?
50 to 60.
Yeah? Like phone calls?
Yeah.
How many do you answer?
20.
So less than half.
Really?
I only answer the ones I want, like the ones that I know, like not to be mean, like if it's Rodrigo, the framer, like he'll keep you on the phone for an hour and I don't have an hour to fucking talk.
Right.
So it's like when I know it's a long conversation, I won't answer it.
Do you text them?
I'll text him, say I'm busy.
Get back to you.
What'd you need?
Oh, okay. So you need
And then it's kind of short form.
Yeah.
And then I don't have to go through the whole fucking spiel.
Yeah.
You know?
Smart.
Or like sometimes a customer asking me like, oh, I just thought of something. I want to change this. And then I'm like, well, what do you need? Same thing. Text. What do you want me to do? Oh, I was thinking about the master bedroom. I think I need to add a sconce and Okay. Yeah, no problem. Meet me there tomorrow. Show me where you want it. Like that's kind of, because I'm on the fucking phone all day if that's the case. Like it doesn't stop.
Right.
Like even people calling for new work, new jobs. Like today was a good day. Today fucking I had 6 people call me for new projects.
Nice.
Like it was like boom, boom, boom. And then it's like, do you have an architect? Yeah, I have an architect. Yeah. Can you start it up with design? I'm thinking to do a pool. I want to do this. I want to do that. So it's,
you're kind of in the industry that you got to answer like unknown calls.
I always answer unknown calls.
See, like I don't. Like I like sometimes I will, but like when I see like the 1-800 shit, like there's no shot.
No, if you know it's a telemarketer, you don't answer, right? Like it's like, it's very rarely you'll see a 1-800. Now they all disguise it with a cell phone.
Yeah.
There is no 1-800.
Yeah, I know. They call like it's almost your phone number.
Yeah.
It's off by like a few digits.
Yeah, there's no 1-800 or like I get a lot of them I get from CAMH because I give them a donation every month. So
What's CAMH?
CAMH is CAMH is for oh my God, words today. For mental illness.
Oh, I got you.
So I sponsor them every month.
Why?
Why not? It's a thing. Everybody goes through something.
Mm-hmm. So where does the proceeds go?
It goes to funding, like basically CAMH is downtown Toronto.
Okay.
And it's it's a program it's open to the public.
Yeah.
It's funded by OHIP, I believe, and this is just private funding just to like boost their.
Mm.
So it's a feel good thing.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Give back.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
Why don't you donate to like the kids in like less fortunate countries?
Why do I? That's when I don't believe they're actually getting it.
Well, I don't believe they're getting it either where you're donating. That's my take.
When it's local, I want to believe it's going to that.
Well, it's a local thing, so it's a little bit different.
So it's believable. Or it's real is what you're saying.
Yeah.
I think it's more believable because it's local versus where someone's calling you saying, hey, can you sponsor this kid from Africa for 15 cents a day?
Yeah.
And then they show and he's got fucking shirt and pants and
no shoes.
And your 15 cents a day got him completely clothed by miracle, right? So
by miracle.
The worst is at Walmart and they're like your total's like
round up?
Yeah. And they're like, you want to round up?
Yeah, round.
You have to go to like whatever it is. The McDonald's.
I just saw that the other.
How do you round down?
Yeah.
I'll round down.
Would you like to round up to give it to charity? I was like, I go, I don't understand. They're like, well, we'll round up the number and you can give it to charity. I go, what charity is it going to?
Yeah, there's no nothing.
And she has no idea the cash. So I'm like, so I'm just giving it to Walmart.
Yeah,
legit. You don't have enough money.
They're just making their numbers easy.
Why doesn't Walmart donate?
Yeah,
Walmart should.
How about Walmart takes a percentage of their sales and said, you know what? instead of asking people for more money, let me give them 0.00001 of my profit every quarter.
That'd be a lot of money.
Yeah.
You're talking millions at that point, right?
Oh, lots.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a bad
But
thing.
instead, we have to donate.
But let me round up.
Yeah.
Let me take your money because we don't have enough.
Yeah.
Walmart doesn't have enough, but let me take yours to give it to somebody else.
And they make me feel stupid because, like, say, like my total, like I'll just throw a number. It's like $19.94.
Yeah.
They're like, would you like to round up to $20?
So
Yeah.
It's 6 cents.
I know,
And
it's almost like-
I look at them and I'm like,
What's the difference?
no,
Yeah.
you have to
I don't want to round up.
tell her to watch the infomercial where it says 15 cents a day feeds a kid.
Yeah.
And 6 cents won't do anything.
No, but it's just a load of shit. It's just a load of shit.
It's stupid. It's stupid.
But
It's
it's
so
like
stupid.
it's smart because it's you look at it and you're like, okay, it's 4 cents. What does it hurt? Like, obviously anyone can donate it, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
But it's the concept. I'm not doing it because the concept. And another thing I'm not doing is I'm not fucking tipping at these
Subways. Oh fuck, man.
Subways,
You don't-
fast
you don't
food.
think they deserve it?
Burrito. Tipping? Come on.
I don't know. Like,
So I'm paying you to do your job.
Joe, will you tip?
I tip all the time.
Oh, fuck
Are you
off,
serious?
I tip all
man.
the time.
This is a
Oh
this is
my
a COVID
God,
thing.
dude.
I tip.
This is a bullshit thing.
So I went to a restaurant yesterday for lunch, and it was funny. So when they give you the tip option, so the tip options either they set it up ridiculous where it's actually low, so it jumps from 15%. They were missing the 20%, and they had 25. So it was, I swear, I was like,
That's a trap.
and I was like 10, 15, 25. Those were the three choices.
And then there's one other choice where it says other.
other,
And then
yes.
you got to fucking input it and fuck off.
Yeah, and then I was like, and I looked up at the guy and I go, that's stupid. I said,
That's
I go because
wrong.
now I go, it's wrong. I go, no, what
Yeah.
this makes me want to do, not fucking tip you.
Yeah.
Because-
That's money hungry shit.
Yeah, because now you're forcing me, in my eyes, to give you 25%.
I'd click 50.
Because you know what? That's what I'm
I
saying.
click
though.
other option, 0, no tip.
But that's why
no,
for
I
me,
would at a restaurant. I would tip.
yeah, but for me,
restaurant.
yeah,
restaurant,
Oh, you went to a
I was
restaurant.
in a restaurant.
Oh, that's
But
different.
it was just,
yeah,
but just
yeah.
turned me off. I was like, how can you go from 15 to 25? Where's the 18? Where's the 20?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're setting me up saying you have to give me 25 because in my, like, again, in my eyes,
15's
I'm
too
thinking
short, and then there's no in between.
15 is not the number anymore.
No,
you know,
that's not.
like,
That's not.
okay, 20 years ago, 15 was the number. 15 is not the number anymore.
Yeah.
So-
It's very different. You know what's funny? I went to a shawarma spot and I had cash on me, right? And I don't do the math of the tip, right?
Yeah.
So I wait for the machine to come out, and then you could see like 15%, 20%, or whatever it is.
Tells you like the
and
dollar.
it tells you the dollar,
Yeah.
whatever. So I wait for the machine to do the math, and then I'll pull out my cash.
Yeah.
So I see the thing, and let's just say it was a $12 shawarma wrap, and I had $20, and I see the tip thing, and I'm like, okay, so I give the guy $20,
Yeah.
right? And so the machine was pointless.
Yeah.
So he gives me like whatever $5 cash, and then like change.
Yeah.
And I put the change in the tip thing.
Yeah.
And he looks at me like, why the fuck? Like, he gave you that impression of like, why the fuck did you even tip me fucking whatever, the crack change? But like, if I were to
Yeah.
pay cash
Yeah.
and I didn't click fucking, or I would pay debit, sorry, and I didn't click the fucking thing, they
Yeah.
look at me like I'm a fucking dickhead.
Yeah.
But then when I put the change in there,
Yeah, yeah.
they're like, why'd you even do that? So cash, it's like, you don't got a tip.
Yeah.
But when I use my card, I have to click that fucking button.
Yeah.
For me to click skip, it's like, oh fuck, you're
So-
a dickhead.
I know who they're trying to grab. They're trying to grab a business. So I thought about this many times. I'm like, why all of a sudden, when you go to certain fast food places, they put that tip option, right? Because they're grabbing the business professional that's paying by Visa because it's a write-off. So when
Really?
it's a write-off. Like if my meals and stuff for work are a write-off according to like
Right.
just the way our taxes go, right? So I'm not like, cash is very rare today, very rare, and a lot of people are used to it. So if you do pull out cash, they're kind of stunned too. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, it's cash. And they barely have change to give you in the till because it doesn't happen every
Yeah,
day
it doesn't
anymore.
happen.
Right? So when I go, in a way, they're smart because they're focusing on a guy that okay, yeah, you know what? If I give you $2 more as a tip, it is what it is. At the end of the day, it's a write-off for me, and my lunch is going to be part of that.
Yeah.
So I know what we're saying. It's kind of, what are they doing? But you know what? It is a service. They clean the like if you're eating there
at a restaurant, it's a service.
I think still at Subway
at a fast food, it is
or
not, man. Come on,
you know what? If you
dude.
if you leave, if you take it to go, I get it. If you sit at that table and make a mess and they got to come back to clean it, I think they deserve something.
But that was never a thing.
No, it wasn't. But again, you have to look at, they actually are providing a service.
What service though?
They're cleaning up after you.
But that's the restaurant's thing. They have to take care of the facility. That's
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
When you do a job,
Yeah.
okay,
yeah.
and you finish the job,
Yeah.
you have a set amount. You guys agree on a price.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Price is set.
Yeah.
Does he be like, you know what, Vince? You cleaned up this room perfectly.
Yeah.
Here's 15% on top for
No.
doing your job.
Why?
No.
Why though? It's service.
Well, because I incorporate that in my price.
So
So
does
do they.
Subway.
I don't think they incorporate it into a person making minimum wage.
Dude, it's not. It's
Correct, but where do you think the tips go to? It's probably divided by the workers.
I'd say the group that are working, right?
Yeah.
If it's the 2 or 3 people that are in the store at the time. Yeah. So, which I have no problem
Yeah.
giving them something.
listen,
more.
man. You sound like a great human being right now. I totally disagree with you. I think it's fucking
I
bullshit.
think if I was a business,
I think it's bullshit.
I think if I was a scam caller, I would call him.
yeah, no,
I
100%.
don't
Because I
fall
think-
for scam callers.
I don't believe you.
You know what? The way I look at it is, if you know what, everybody works hard. Everybody works hard for their money. Everybody wants to do better. At least I hope a lot of people. I was having this conversation with Ralph before about drive, right? And I believe that if you entice people to do better, and by doing that, saying, I appreciate what you're doing, I think everybody has a different way of looking at it. I think the appreciation value of it is completely different, where I've known people in my life that have been good to me, and it's enticed me to do way better and pushed me to be a better person and understand where everybody comes from, because you don't know what this person's situation is at home. You don't understand what their bills are. You don't understand if they have sick kids. You don't know. So for me, it's like, I want to help, and if I can help you be inspired, my whole when I wake up in the morning, I hope to be inspired, and that's what keeps me going. And I get inspired by my family and my kids and my friends, and your friends are the ones that push you to be a better person, and your family pushes you to be a better person. So if I have to give someone $2 to inspire them to be a better person, and that's the way I look at it, it's like, it goes a long way. I know we're looking at it in the dollar value, but I look at it in someone's mindset, saying, hey, you know what? I get it. You know, I can do better. I can be a better person. I don't want to be here. You know what? Like, that's not a career to work at Subway. It's a job, you know, and these people, and I get it. We've all been there, and we've all had the struggle, call it. And it's who's inspiring you. And that's what I do. I want to inspire someone to be a better person. Like, that's where I come from.
Fuck.
I think I might tip.
I was just gonna say, man.
Fuck,
like,
dude.
I was getting a little emotional.
Yeah,
like,
like-
fuck, I might click 20% at Subway.
Fuck, man.
Fuck, man.
But it's a mindset, right? Like,
I agree. That's
No,
the part.
you nailed it.
You nailed it. You nailed it.
I
Yeah.
fucking-
I don't take anything for granted, and I'm blessed, and I have great friends, and I have great family, and again, and I think I've told you, Loretto, a long time ago, when you were younger, you're backing up your friends and being with them on a journey is everything. Like, you have to be that person. Like, I believe that's who I want to be in my life, and I hope that's how people perceive me to be, is I'm here for you no matter what. Like,
Wow.
you can ask me, and I will make it happen. Even if it's out of my reach, somehow, some way, I will let that happen, right? So it's and it's everything. Like, that's what life's about. It's it's rare to see. Like, I struggle with people that are like, when you walk into a store and you got someone just being fucking rude and bashing an employee. Like I saw it the other day at Tim Hortons where this guy's like yelling at this girl because she's talking to her coworker while she's making his coffee. And he's just like, I got to go to work. We all got to go to work here. And it's like, dude, chill. Like, she's making it for you. Like, her talking and her not talking is not going to make the fucking difference. Right. But you know what's going to make the difference? You not talking to her like that. Because what do you gain, like, from bringing someone down? Like, again, like I say, like, it's not a career, it's a job. And a lot of these people are new to the country, and I get it. And it's like, try to help them, inspire them not to want to be here, inspire them to go on their own, inspire them, try to do something on their own, get into the business, because that's what I believe in. I believe in being your own boss. You know, being your own boss gives you the freedom. And again, it's not easy in the beginning. Everybody has their struggles, but that's where you need to be. Like, again, like I said, it's just, I want to be inspired, and I want to be inspired, and I want to inspire someone else to be better and move on. Right. So that's how I look at people.
Got deep very fast.
Yeah, that's
very well said though.
It is well said, and I agree with you on a lot of those aspects. It's inspiring more than the dollar amount is very true, because that could make someone say, I didn't even look at it like that in that perspective.
I honestly didn't in terms of the tip aspect, but in other aspects of life, I do see it that way. I just never related, a Subway asking for tip in that sense, but it definitely opened my eyes to that.
Yeah,
that's
it's
for sure.
appreciation.
No, yeah.
Right?
You know what though? I agree with you. Like, inspiring people and for you to be inspired is amazing. And I actually really enjoy that. Like, seeing, like, when you do something and it pays off, like if you're doing something behind the scenes and like nobody knows what you're doing, and like you're looking at it and you're like,
I don't need the glory.
No,
man.
I don't either.
Yeah.
And I love that shit too, because it's like sometimes, and I swear to God, sometimes I go through the drive-through and I'll buy the person behind me's thing.
I've done that many times.
And there was one time, I think it was at Wendy's, and the guy's order was like, it was like $30-40.
Yeah.
And the guy asked me, he goes, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, you know what? I am sure. And I fucking paid it, and I drove off, and I don't even know who the fuck that person was, but it felt good.
But know what you did there? And know what you don't realize? Because I do it all the time. I do it a lot at Tim Hortons. I do it. I always pay for the person behind me. And know what you did? You inspired that person
to do the same.
Yeah.
To do good to somebody else.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's what we need right now.
And that's
right?
what
In this world, and everyone always wants to find something to complain about.
Everybody wants something from someone else.
Yeah.
And know what? That shouldn't be the case. You shouldn't want to be friends with someone because they have something that you don't have.
Yeah.
You shouldn't envy someone for what they have or how much money they have in the bank or what car they drive. You know what? I don't believe in that. I believe in just like, it's basically like forecasting or just, okay, you know what? I love your car. Be happy for someone. What's wrong with, there's nothing wrong with being happy with for someone else. That's the way it should be. You know what? It doesn't matter what you don't have. You know what? If someone's doing better than you, or someone's got something more than you, I'm all about that. I'm a biggest cheerleader when it comes to that, because that's when you believe in the cause of, if it's a friend or a family, and you think, you know what, this is good for him.
Yeah.
Like, good for him that he thought of this, or good for her that she came up with this.
It's
like,
inspiring.
It's inspiring
And motivational.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Yeah, it is
agree.
awesome. And you know what? I'll quote a clip I saw online. I think it was from the Break Talk. His name was George Papazagazulu. And he actually said his dad told him, don't ever be jealous of someone. Go up to that person, pull his sleeve, and ask him how they got there.
100%.
Exactly.
And I'll quote George Papazagazulu.
Papadopoulos?
Something along those lines.
But it's true though, right? And it's
100%.
It goes to what you're saying.
Me and George have had these conversations before, and it's unfortunate that a lot of people can't be like that.
Yeah.
They're not built like that.
Yeah.
Correct.
Envy is a dirty word. And when you have to envy someone, that's not where you want to be in life. Like envy is it's one of those original sins. It's the 7 deadly sins, and
Is it?
you know, yes, and envy is the biggest one. Like, have you ever watched Seven with Brad Pitt? They
fuck.
show you.
Oh, fuck. You said
and
Brad Pitt.
and they show you. And they show you envy, and envy is a nasty thing, and that's our biggest problem in this world is fucking people are jealous.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like, why can't you be happy for somebody? You know what I mean? Like when someone deserves it and they've worked hard for it, I'm ecstatic for them. Like I love it. I love when I see people gain and move ahead and you know, the journey, watching people go on that journey, again, like I said, it's inspiring because that's huge. Not everybody gets there. You know, and not everybody knows how to get there, and nobody knows how to be there.
Right.
It's like they can't let themselves be that person because why didn't I get it? Why
too
am
busy
I
complaining?
And everybody's both fucking complaining. Yeah. It's like why didn't I get it? Why am I the victim? Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, and again, going back to the tip, giving them a $2 tip or a $1 tip or whatever you want to give them. You know what I mean? It's inspiring them not to be envious or jealous. It's inspiring, and they take it in a different way.
Oh, yeah. It's crazy how all this just came up from tipping Subway.
Yeah.
Guys, if you're listening right now, we are not sponsored by Subway and asking us to tip their fucking workers. This is just normal conversation.
But I do believe Vince gave a great point. And for those who are watching right now, Vince, they don't know who you are or what you do. Can we get a brief introduction? Because, you know, you mentioned George, a previous guest on our show.
Yep.
So can you give a little introduction to who you are?
So I am a home builder, custom home builder. George actually is my preferred HVAC technician. Boss Mechanical is who I want to work with and who I will work with down the future. I'm also affiliated with the Skilled Trades College of Canada. I am one of the partners here, and I also do take on a lot of the students here to come and to work with me and to experience real life situation. You know what? I love what I do. Wake up early every morning. Grind in the beginning. We got a flow going, and actually, you know, another previous guest, Ralph Chersuolo, is actually also, we met. He was my electrician. I met him 16 years ago, and still my electrician, and we formed a great relationship. One of my best friends, one of my closest friends, if not my family, how I consider him, and Loretto too. He's like my son.
My second father.
He's my son.
Yeah.
He's my son, and you know, I've known him since he was just a little guy, breaking my balls while we're playing volleyball in his backyard, and you know, and watching this guy grow up too has been a great thing, and seeing where he is and where he's come from, and how he is today, and proud of him, like he's my son, right? I don't have a son. I have 3 daughters, so it's a son I don't have.
This is the first son of yours,
and I love it. You know, he comes to me with guy situations and guy questions that he doesn't go to his dad with. Yeah.
Probably better left unsaid.
Yeah, better left unsaid.
Yeah.
But again, at the end of the day, it's like, you know what? It's nice. It's cool. And then I meet all you guys too. And, you know, it's great to see you guys come from, you know, little kids, and to see where you are today. And it makes me happy. Again, like I said, it's inspiring. I'm all about being inspired, dude. That's what keeps me moving. Like, you know what I mean? Like every day I get up and I want to see something better. I want to see someone do better. I want to see how can I get better, you know? And that's kind of where I am. It's like every day it's a grind, and it's work, but I love what I do. You know?
Now, do you think that mindset helps you be a better worker, and in terms of, you know, you're a custom home builder, right? Mm-hmm. Putting the people first. It kind of sounds
compassion. Yes. I have a lot of compassion. I respect everybody till they don't respect me. Right. And that's my motto. I'll give you 100% respect, and I give you 100% trust from the time I meet you. It's your job to get rid of that trust and make it scale down for me. When I have to follow you, or if you're lying to me, liars are my biggest pet peeve. Don't lie. You know what? I don't lie to customers in a bad situation. I don't lie. I rip that Band-Aid off and I tell them, this is not going to work. And this is not what you wanted, but we can't do nothing about it. This is the design. And I'm not going to sugarcoat, oh, maybe we can do something. No, if it can't be done, it can't be done. Sometimes things can't be done. And the way I look at it, as long as you're honest about it and you don't hide stuff, because hiding, when you're trying to hide it and sugarcoat a situation in a build, or especially, the houses I'm building is, they're usually like 8,000 square foot plus. And sometimes things arise where they're asking for something, the design doesn't work because it's an afterthought. And it's like, if you try to sugarcoat it along the way, now 6 months before, that's not going to work. And then 6 months later, you're telling them, oh, but I knew this back then. That's a tougher conversation to have. Yeah. Like, you knew this and you still went forward and spent my money. So for me, it's not about, I'm all about pleasing the customer, don't get me wrong. And I love my job, my finished product is everything to me. But at the end of the day, it's like, you got to tell them it doesn't work. If it doesn't work logistically and structurally, or just construction wise, it's like, you can't hide stuff. You got to, and again, like I said, like over the years when I was green, it's like always trying to please. But you know what? Trying to please sometimes doesn't make you win, because you're trying to please with less knowledge and not understanding the outcome. And as years went by, I started to think to myself, I was like, you can't be a friend and be call it the business or the like, you can't treat your clients like you would treat your friends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You got to separate it.
You can be friendly.
Yeah, but you got to separate it. At the end of the day, business is business.
You know what? I look at everybody, any customer I have, you know what? On a personal level, they're probably great people. But sometimes, because I get a lot of repeat customers, which is, it's great for me, and you form a friendship.
That's a good sign, though.
Yeah, it is. I believe really it's a great sign.
Yeah.
Where you form a different version of a relationship, where everybody gets, you can't, like, they get it. Like, I can't appease them because now we're friendly and I've done 5 projects with them. And
at the end of the day, you got to do a job. They got to do a job, and that's what it is.
And that's what it is. Everybody's got their role, right?
And that's the tough part about your industry, right? Is that you get close with them, and you want to help them, but to a certain extent, you can only do so much.
Especially in my projects, you're with these people from anywhere from a year to 2 years when I'm building a custom house. And yeah, you go through holidays together, and you got Christmases together, and you exchange Christmas gifts, and someone buys you a bottle, or someone buys you this, or someone gives you tickets to go to a hockey game, and it happens all the time, and I'm very appreciative of it, right? It's fantastic, but at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, I love what you did for me, but I can't. You're asking me to move a wall 10 feet that can't move because it's holding the roof. I can't do it.
And I don't want to piss off my electricians anymore.
Yeah.
Because Neutron's done enough for
Yeah.
So Vince, you talked a little bit about how much you hate liars and how much you hate the bullshit. I want to ask you something that is just all over online right now with these fucking bozos.
Yeah.
That constructions is fucking a load of shit. Don't get into it. It's a waste of your time. Tell me right now, you work in the industry every single day. You build homes for a living.
Yeah.
Are you busy?
I am extremely busy right now. I am blessed again for being busy. Again, what's not busy is production, where there's no finesse and there's no
right.
It's robotic.
Yeah.
Where it's A, B, and C, nothing ever changes. And in that case, And again, it shouldn't be busy because the problem is these big guys, these subdivision builders have, I hate when I hear someone say, I'm losing money, so I'm not building it. What do you mean you're losing money? You're not losing money because you bought this land 10, 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And when you put the cost of construction into building a subdivision or a production home or anything like that, you know what? Maybe you're not making $200,000 a house. Maybe you're making 150, but they're calling it, they're losing money. So they're stopping everybody, this bubble of this exaggerated cost for production homes.
Bullshit.
It's bullshit. It can't last. And you know what? Again, our government and the bank rates and COVID didn't help because COVID kind of blinded people. When they started offering money for nothing, people were taking the money with their hands out and saying, I'll take it. I'll take $1 million. I'll take $2 million. I'll buy this house I can't afford. And then when it adjusted and it went from people were paying 1% or 1.89%, it went to, now you owe 7%. And that's it. You're done. Home, you can't afford that. Yeah. And again, during that time, I remember I was renegotiating my mortgage and my wife's like, we're going to take it. I go, no, we're not. We're not taking that rate. It's going to go back. Like before COVID, and it was 5.5%, 4.5% was a mortgage. That's where it was. And when people start taking money for free, they were calling it. It's like, okay, now you can't afford your $2 billion house.
Yeah.
And the problem is when the money was free and everybody fucking boosted these prices unrealistically for a cookie cutter house that's, you're spending $1.5 to $2 million. Even I see some signs where it's like, starting at 2.6. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like when I started building custom homes, I remember one of the first houses I built, which was a crazy house where you have a copper dome and it's like 8,400 square feet, elevator, finished basement, like 2.5 acre lot.
Elevator.
Like residential. That's the norm now. Residential elevator.
Most of his
right?
houses that he does has an elevator.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like they all have elevators. Like a custom home today, if you don't have an elevator, it's not a custom home.
Okay.
So you know what I mean? It's like when we were doing them when I started, I don't know, over 20 years ago. It's like when you're doing these houses. Like I remember when we stepped out of our comfort zone, and in the beginning I had partners, and then I realized partners were no good, and partners were great at that time in building. It's not a thing because everybody has a different vision. I have a way of doing it. You have a way of doing it,
and they all butt heads.
And everybody butts heads, right? Gotcha. Like, why are you spray foaming the house? Why aren't you just batting the insulation? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? And that was a lot of the spec houses I built in the beginning, right? Because at the time when I started, that was the market, spec homes, because nobody was building custom. Where they're trying to build custom and it's subdivision, right? So the quality's not there. You're not getting say in the way where everything goes. Where again, like I was going back, like when I'm selling a house for, I think one of the houses I sold for $2.4 million back, you're talking 15 years ago.
That's big.
And this is a house, elevator, every extra you can imagine, walnut floors, walnut kitchen, like. Just gorgeous. That's what you're getting for a 5-inch trim on a 5. They're just calling it a bigger house. I'll build you a 5,000 square foot house, but it's shit. There's no upgrades in HVAC. There's no upgrades in electrical. There's no upgrades in anything. Yeah. But please give me $2.6 million for your fucking cookie cutter house.
So the definition is kind of washed up now. It's not what it was. So custom is now cookie cutter.
No, custom. What they're calling a custom home on a subdivision, they're calling it semi-custom.
Yeah, because it's not,
because you have the option to do these extras and this bullshit,
right.
but it's
where
not.
They're calling it semi-custom.
Yeah,
and again, like I said, it's like, you want extra pot lights? Okay, here's a price of $400 a pot light. hey, you want a plug raise for a TV? Oh, you got to give us another $500.
Hey, don't give Neutron's rates out there, right? Keep that on the low, okay?
Like, I'm not even.
No, I know.
I'm not even
I
going
know.
by my own personal experience. It's just like what I hear. Like I have customers. I had a customer. How long ago was it? Maybe 7-8 years ago. Bought a house from a subdivision builder. House was 4,800 square feet. He bought it basic. Hired me before he contacted me before he bought the house, and was asking me. I honestly thought it was a waste of my time because I go, there's no way this guy's ripping apart a brand new house. And he goes, he gave me the closing date. He says on that date, he goes, listen, he gave me the drawings. He's like, I want you to price me crown molding, pot lights, audio, video, hardwood floors, brand new kitchen, brand new vanities.
And this is a brand new house.
Brand new.
Okay.
The day he closed the deal, he gave me the key. I ripped everything out. And then I thought he was insane and go through the job again. Like I said, you become friends and you become friendlier. And I one day we're just sitting around and we're having a coffee and I looked at him and I was like, I don't understand. I go, listen, I'm not reneging work or being upset that you're giving me work. But I said, I don't understand why you did this. And he goes, do you know how much cheaper you were than the subdivision builder? He goes, for an upgrade?
That's fucking insane. Because they charge an arm and a leg for extra.
He said the tiles I was installing in his foyer, where I gave at the time, again, it was a while ago, when I gave him a price at $10 a square foot, they were $25 a square foot.
Wow.
For the exact same tile. And where I'm putting in pot lights at $150 a pot light.
Relax with Neutron's pricing, eh?
15 years ago, or whatever. It was quite a while ago. And, it's like, so he said, and then even, it was just the kitchen that got me. So you got to remember, they're including a kitchen already in his price.
Yeah.
So he said the upgrade at that time, he would have had to give them the credit from his kitchen that they were giving him to what he wanted was an additional $60,000. He got a complete custom kitchen at that time for it was just under 40. I think it was 37. And he said, it's cheaper for me to do it this way than let them do it the first time. He goes, I know it's a mess and I know I can't move in. He goes, but I'm getting what I want.
Yeah.
The Break Talk podcast is brought to you by Skilled Trades College. Looking to get involved with the trades but don't know where to start? Where can you find all the info, Loretto?
Head over to skilledtradescollege.ca and get the skills to pay the bills.
Vince, what we have to do, okay, before we cut you off, we'll cut you off. You're whatever. It doesn't even hurt us to cut him off with his stories. We don't want to leak the information.
Yeah.
But it's time for All In or Fold, brought to you by Jackpot City Casino. Okay.
Yep.
So I'm gonna throw out some takes. If you're with it, you're all in. If not, you fold. All right.
Yeah.
Pretty simple.
Yep.
Pretty simple. So, all in or fold. Las Vegas is the best place to vacation or party.
All in.
Okay.
All in.
No doubt.
No doubt.
Okay. So we're all in on the first one. Hangovers get worse after the age of 25, and it's not even close.
So would it all in be like, you're right?
Yes.
All fucking in.
Like you're putting hours on it?
Yeah. I'll fuck. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dancing at a bar or club over the age of 45 should be banned.
All in.
You agree?
That I fucking all in.
Okay.
No, like band?
Yeah.
No, fuck that.
Fold.
Fold.
Okay.
Fold.
Vince, how old are you?
I'm fucking 49.
And do you enjoy dancing?
I love dancing.
Are you a good dancer?
I'm a great dancer.
And it shouldn't be banned.
I don't think, absolutely not.
Okay.
It's called expressing yourself.
Right.
Okay. And we got one more for you. Red wine is just a classy way of saying your party days now come with a bedtime.
That's a fucking trick question for me. That's a very trick question. I love my wine, and red wine doesn't put me to bed. Red wine makes me crazy. So I would say I'm going to fold.
You're going to fold? Yeah.
I'm going to fold on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I got a follow-up question to that. It's not a part of the show, or the segment, but if red wine is a woman's favorite drink, what is a man's?
red wine is not a woman's favorite drink. It would be white wine. First of all, fucker. Red wine is a man's drink.
Okay.
My father drinks a liter every day, and he has for God only knows how long with his dinner.
That's a lot of wine.
So that's his liter of wine. So when the doctor said to him, "You can't drink anymore," he said, "Hey, you might as well kill me today," he said. He goes, "Because if I don't drink my liter of wine," when he said a liter of wine to the doctor, he goes, "A liter of wine?" He goes, "I thought you were going to ask me for a glass of wine." He goes, "Doctor, if you tell me I can't drink my liter of wine, we're done here," he said. He goes,
Wow.
"I'm going to keep drinking the liter of wine." But you want to know what? My grandfather lived to be 99, 6 months shy of his 100th birthday. Smoked till he was 81. Quit smoking cold turkey at 81 when the doctor told him it was no good for him. He drank a liter of wine every day for lunch.
So did you carry on this tradition?
And that's what I'm doing. It's meant to be.
Yeah.
If it was good
Genetics.
for them, it's good
Yeah.
for me. So I'll keep it going.
I got a question though. I got to follow up on this hangover thing because we're classifying as a little bit older
Yeah.
at this point, and we starting
are
to,
we?
Yeah, a little bit.
God
a little bit.
damn.
I'm starting to feel hangovers a little bit more than I ever have.
Oh fuck, you don't
He's
feel
a pussy.
fucking hangovers
Yeah.
yet. Fucking
Is this just get worse?
way worse.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
And this is my theory
You
about
contemplate death with a hangover.
drinking. Okay, and this
at
is
this
and,
age.
and
Wow.
I fucking hate being hungover.
Yeah.
And it's the worst fucking feeling ever.
Yeah.
But I got a question for you. And this is my theory.
Mhm.
I feel that drinking is a lot of fun.
Yep.
Right? If you're a bad drunk and you cause problems, you cause bar fights, and you're
Oh.
a disaster,
Yeah.
I feel you should wake up and have a fucking terrible hangover. But if you go out, have a good time, you get drunk, you're having fun with your buddies, you get good memories, you do nothing wrong, you should wake up and smell fucking flowers and feel fucking amazing and just be rewarded for having a good time and not causing any bullshit.
I agree 100%.
Like, why do we get punished for having a good time?
But you want to know what? And I have another buddy of mine, Nelson. This guy is he's abnormal human. And he'll have a hangover and he gets up and it hurts like it does for everybody else. And his philosophy is, especially when we're at his cottage, he is like, you walk out on his deck and I'll tell you the type of guy he is. He's got a keg on his deck outside. And when you walk out, when you walk out of the bedroom in the morning where you think you're going to get a coffee in your hand, you get a pint of draft. And he goes, "Hey, beer's not going to drink itself today." And, and he goes, "It'll fix you." And you have one or two. And then he says, "Would you like a coffee now?" And then we have a coffee. That he made me understand as you get older and the hangover hits, he goes, "You just got to feed him with more alcohol." And it's a bad
Interesting.
lesson to learn.
What do they say? They say hair of the dog or something?
Hair of the dog.
Hair of the dog.
Oh my
yeah.
God! When I said it, who would I say it to? I said it to Rez one day. I said, I go. I need
Shout
some
out
hair
Rez.
of the dog. I go, I need some hair of the dog that bit me. He goes, "What?" I go, "You never heard that saying?" And I go, "Yeah, whatever you drank the night before, you should drink it in the morning as soon as you wake up because it kills your hangover, kills your headache."
Mm.
So, and again, he looked at me like I had 18 heads, and he goes, "You're fucking old." And
He's old too.
he's getting up there. He's getting
old,
up there.
man.
He's getting up there. He's getting up there. Yeah,
But you know what though? That theory, as much as you sound like an alcoholic there,
Yeah,
we
it's,
won't-
I don't know if
It's
that's
not,
a.
that's a weekend thing. I'm saying when you're at the cottage.
No. I mean, don't
Okay, like-
back out of it. You talking about a liter of wine and hair in the
No,
dog.
I'm just saying- I'm
having
just-
beer in the
I'm
morning.
just saying,
we
I've
might have discovered a little problem.
I've witnessed a lot of people doing a lot of things like that in my life, and you know what? It hasn't hurt them. It's actually made them progress.
This is what you tell yourself.
Yeah.
This is what you tell other
Yeah,
people.
that's what alcoholics
to
say,
make you
but yeah.
feel like it's okay.
Yeah, we have no stats or anything to back this up. This is just.
There's
This
no,
is
Hey, Nelson's smart. He knows.
Yeah.
I listen to him. Again, he's my friend. He's like my family, and I know what? I'll take his word for it, man.
This sounds like the theory when you lose at blackjack, and it's like,
just go down.
yeah,
more.
just
keep going.
yeah. What's
You
the
gotta- you
saying?
gotta
It's
double your bet.
yeah, it's
Double your
you
bet.
you
Double your loss.
You lose before you win big or something like that.
Yeah.
Hey,
You don't
know
know?
what?
No, it's not that.
It's not. That's not a false thing. I've watched that actually happen because I was not a believer in
Now
that.
you're a
Okay, so
degenerate gambler
now,
too.
so we
Okay.
have
Yeah.
Okay,
And
so we are going to direct you to therapy.
1-800. There is a 1-800 number out there.
Yeah.
Hey, I watched two buddies in Bahamas do that exact strategy where they lost, doubled, doubled. They ended up leaving their big winners by the time we left. And again, that was a day I was sitting just watching them. I was having a couple of drinks. We were in the VIP, and I became like their blackjack bitch, and they were like tipping me like I was a chick because I was sitting there because I was their good luck charm.
Wow.
I was like, please stop giving me money. This is weird.
Yeah.
That would feel weird.
I actually got a small little story to add on to that, which is actually in. So I was at Baha Mar.
Yeah.
It was in Bahamas, and have you been to Baha Mar?
Oh yeah.
There's the casino at the bottom. So I was there.
He knows. He tips the subway workers there
Yeah.
too.
So I had a guy we met there, and every tire that went through a Canadian Tire went through his company.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So he was from Canada, and I think we were like the only Canadians there.
Yeah.
And he was a degenerate,
Yeah.
full blown degenerate.
Yeah.
And at the time I had blonde hair. Don't ask why, but I had
We won't
blonde
talk
hair.
about your fucking
yeah, we won't
highlights.
ask. We won't talk
Huh?
about that. But he's
Fucking-
like,
Hold on here. Wait. Let's
Yeah.
talk about your blonde hair.
fuck. Okay.
I would like to see a picture of your blonde hair.
Yep.
And if it was fucking highlights, I got a lot to say to you.
No, it wasn't
Pure. It was
pure.
bleach
It's just
blonde.
fucking like bleach blonde.
bleach.
What were you going for here?
He was going through some shit.
Were you like a fucking skier guy?
No,
You have your
what,
pants down?
what
Do you
phase
have
was
your
I in at
fucking
the time?
pants down to your ankles?
MGK.
Yeah. No, I don't know what phase. I was going through a phase. I don't know
Hey,
what
we
it
saw
was.
MGK. He's not a fucking prize. We fucking saw him
Yeah.
at Power Slap and
Yeah.
You see Megan Fox too?
yeah, Megan Fox.
That's a prize.
Oof.
Yeah.
That
There
was
you go.
very nice to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I was at Baha Mar, and this guy goes, he called me Blondie. So
Yeah.
he's like, hey, Blondie.
That's so gay.
Yeah, it's pretty gay.
That's so gay.
But
You're gay.
listen to this. So he goes,
I don't want to say
Another
it. but-
man calling me blondie, I would have walked out.
well, I didn't know who he was talking to at the time because he's just like hammered, right? And he goes, hey, Blondie. He goes, what's your favorite number? So there's a bar that goes
It's
right
weird.
to the
Yeah, very weird.
no, he goes right to the roulette table.
Did he ask you to fucking blow on the dice?
No, he didn't. I would have rejected that offer. But he goes, what's the game where you bet the numbers? Is it
Craps.
roulette?
Craps.
is
Roulette.
it roulette?
No, roulette.
No, it's roulette. Yeah.
He's
No,
talking
no,
about the
like
numbers
it's
on
like
the board.
7
The wheel?
black, 7
The wheel?
red.
The wheel? Or no, craps. You're talking about craps. You roll the
What?
dice.
No,
Roll the dice or
no,
spin the wheel and the
no,
ball?
it's the numbers, and you pick red, 8
Yeah,
black.
okay, no, it's
roulette.
roulette.
Okay. So he goes, "What's your favorite number?" I go 7. He walks to the thing, 7,000 on 7 red. I go, holy shit! I'm like, dude, like I don't condone this. He's like, no, don't worry, we're gonna win. I believe you're good luck. So it goes, fucking loses everything, doubles down. Okay, so I swear to you, this guy he ended up just putting like just 20,000 gone in like a second because he just believed I was good luck. So he lost everything. He goes to me, he goes, "You're not good luck." He's
Do you
like,
think you were the golden goose? 'Cause
yeah,
you're
he
blonde
goes to
hair?
me. He goes to me. You're not good luck. You're a bad man. I go, hey man, I fucking didn't condone any of this. So he loses 20,000, and that was the story of.
I wouldn't call you a man when you had blonde hair.
Yeah.
I would probably say you're like, we don't know where you're going with this. Like,
I'll show you a photo.
I'd
I'll
call
show
you confused.
No,
He
I think
was
it was
very confused.
I think it was an interesting phase
Yeah.
/ time
Yeah.
era.
Era.
You're confused.
But
He's still confused.
He's a little.
Yes.
He's a little. Yeah.
He's working on
It's
it.
okay. We love Adam, though. He's all right.
He's finding himself. He's finding himself.
learning, as
Yeah.
they would say.
Yeah, he's very quick to act on some questions and some not so much. Like
Yeah.
if Tom Brady was behind him and Michael Jordan's in front of him, he can answer in a second. But if you ask him what his favorite number is, he might second guess himself.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's still
It's
figuring
okay.
himself
Confused. It's called confused.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
We'll be nice about it.
yeah.
So Vince, I wanted to ask you before we go on about me being blonde a little too long. Going back to your company, and earlier you touched on inspiring people, right?
Mm-hmm.
You wanted to inspire. Where did the inspiration start from to you to, go on your own and realizing I want to get into this business?
That's a deep question.
My
Well, I think we're gonna get a deep answer.
My father. I was in the I went to school to become a chef. I went to George Brown. And
Oh,
that
really?
was like that was kind of my passion at the time.
Do you cook now?
Huh?
Do you cook?
I love to cook.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
He's a very good cook.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love to
okay.
cook.
He's very good.
Okay.
I love, yeah. And that was my passion. And I actually I had the luck of having a friend that opened a restaurant that I became a partner of. Didn't turn out too good at the end because the friend wasn't a good partner. Loved what I did, lost everything I had. And I went to my dad, and I was a suit and tie type of guy in the beginning. Worked at, managed clothing stores and was in that industry. It was just about being the guy, and had nothing left when I was in that restaurant. And I went to my dad and I said to him, I need a job. I need to come work with you. And my father is like, you're going to come and work with me? And I said, yeah, I need to come and work with you. I need to make some money. And he had other people he was working with at the time, and they didn't want me involved. And my father chose me over them, saying, I need to help my son. If you don't want to help my son, then I can't stay with you. And, my dad took a hit in the beginning, and, he taught me, and he always said to me from day one, he was like, you know what? He treated me like a worker. He made it hard for me. Like, didn't make it easy, hands and knees. I started as a painter. That's my trade. And, hands and knees, putting putty in a baseboard and doing all the jobs you don't want to do, especially when you're coming and you think you're privileged. And again, I suffered under the fact that I thought I was better than that. And again, there's nothing wrong with earning your money and working hard. Getting dirty doesn't make you a less of a person. And construction, and what I learned over my time, where I started at the bottom, and God bless my dad for making me do it that way. And from there, he made me, again, every day I'd watch him spray. And that's a big thing in painting. When you could spray over 25, 26 years ago, that was a moneymaker for you, because that's an everyday thing today. And my dad was amazing, and I'd watch him, and I'd be like, I got to learn how to do this, and I got to do it. I got to get it. And my dad, I always try to rush it. And my dad's like, you're not there yet. And as we started moving and we were working for another company, and we're working piecework. And so basically in piecework, the faster you go, more money you make. And again, me being green, you got to think of it, it's like one guy painting a house. And that was my dad, and I was just doing the prep work behind him. And he'd push me, and he goes, if we're gonna make money, you gotta move, you gotta learn, you gotta understand this, you gotta wake up in the morning, you gotta be here. I went through the problems of, take me to construction site 6:30 in the morning. I couldn't function. I wasn't used to it. I wasn't used to being up at 6:30 in the morning. I'd ask him, please, can I sleep for another hour in the car? And he's like, no, get in the fucking house.
At least you just had to paint.
Huh?
At least you just had to paint.
Yeah, he's just like,
it's not that bad.
oh yeah, please. And, because what you're doing when you're putting putty on baseboards and putting DAP and covering floors and doing this like up and down, and it's a lot on your body when you're not used to doing it, right? And at the end of the day, it's like he took the chance on me, and I was like, at first I wasn't thinking that way, and I was like, this fucking sucks, and this job sucks, and why am I doing this? And then, my dad came to me one day and he said to me, listen, he goes, if you want to be good at this, he goes, you have to learn to love it. He goes, not like it, you have to learn to love it. Because if you don't love this and you don't love what you do, he goes, getting up in the morning is going to be hard for you every day, because you're going to resent it. He said that to me in Italian, but you know what, like that's how I took it. And again, and I took it and I said, you know what, this poor guy that's worked so hard his entire life just trying to get by and give us something, got rid of his money-making machine with the people he was with, and he was good. And I go, I can't fuck that up. Like, I can't do this to him, like, because I asked him for this. So, every day I tried harder and I tried harder and I would learn. And my dad always said to me in the beginning, you know what? Because we get paid piecework, he'd pay me by hour. And he said to me, when you can do everything I can do, I'll split the money with you. And I pushed and I pushed and I pushed. And maybe, I think we were maybe 2 years in or 18 months. And I remember one day where I was like, I'd write his checks for him. And I was like, I go, how much do I get? Like, I was writing my own check. And I'm like, how much do I get? He goes, how much did we make? And I go, the invoice was $5,200. He goes, what's half of 52? And I looked up at him. I go, we're half. And he goes, you can spray better than me. You can do this better than me. And from there, I was, again, my father inspired me to, let's go on our own.
So you weren't spraying the plugs and the switches?
No. We covered them with tape.
That's weird.
But again,
that.
he inspired me. Now, again, it's kind of, you know, some people, and okay, now you got a couple friends that are builders or custom builders, and you know what? Let me price your project. Let me price your project. And from there, we strayed away from the company. We went, you know, it was scary in the beginning, and it started to work. And then it came to the point where we had almost 12 guys working for us, and we were going at it. And then I started doing some renovations and dabbling in this and dabbling in that. And from there, a couple renovations. And then, you know, I got too big for my shoes, and I said, hey, let's build a house. And, you know, expensive lesson. And from there, I just, you know what, I grasped it. I loved it. Seeing something come from nothing to something. And when you're building a house, it's like, it's always going to be there. I used to call them at the beginning, I used to call the houses my children. I made you, I birthed you. It's here. You know, when the electrical gets put into the house, it's like, that's the blood. You know, when you get the gas, it's like, that's the breath.
Talking about electrical, and it's like the first thing that comes out of your mind. I don't know if it's. I don't know.
It's
if
a big. It's a big point in the house.
Everything you talk about building a house is just electrical.
A lot of electrical.
It's a big.
I don't hear
could
plumbing.
be a bit biased.
I don't hear HVAC.
I think he only hears electrical.
Yeah,
I think he just
I'm
he's
being honest
biased.
here.
He's biased.
Yeah,
No,
he is,
I'm not
clearly.
biased. I am just stating the obvious. Every first comment you say about a trade,
Pretty sure
it
you
is
said
electrical.
painting.
Painting. There's a lot of things. I said
Yeah.
painting,
Hey,
but you
no,
didn't
we're
pick
not
painting.
talking about painting
He's
right now.
talking like
No,
painting's not a
electrical.
trade.
No,
Yeah.
we're talking. You mentioned a trade, and
Yeah.
you mentioned electrical. That's we talked about pot lights and
To me,
extras.
it's a big deal when gas and electrical. Like I told you, it's like you give life to something. When the like I said to you, electrical is the blood,
Oh, okay.
and gas is the breath. I've just made it work.
So are we disregarding plumbers now?
Plumber, you're not bringing anything in the house.
Yeah, water's
You know,
not a big deal,
you got,
right?
You got some water, but it's no big deal,
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
it's not. It doesn't make the house function. It doesn't make the house work.
I got a
Right.
question for you.
Yeah,
Have you ever taken the first shit in the house you built?
many times. I love it, and I always go to.
How'd you flush it with no water?
No, it works. The water works at that time.
Oh, okay.
Could be a big deal.
Don't try to talk about the plumbers. But
So is that your way of testing the plumbing system, or?
no, sometimes when we're not there yet, I like to go in, and sometimes in the morning you gotta let it go. And you know what? No one's in the house. You light a smoke, because I can't do it in my house, and you can't do it back in the day. You light a smoke, you have a cigarette, you take a poop, and it's like, oh, flush. Oh, it works.
Nah.
Now
Right.
I've tested everything.
Are you a porta potty guy, or no?
Oh God, no.
See, I'm a porta potty guy.
Oh God, no. I won't do it. Some jobs I try to put a bathroom in the house as soon as I can.
I've never been on one of those sites.
Yeah, well,
Of yours, actually.
you haven't been to my Burlington site recently, so we have a bathroom in the basement.
So since we're on the topic of porta potties,
Yeah.
I think anybody who doesn't shit in a porta potty is a pussy.
I think that's disgusting.
I think you're a pussy.
I think we're gonna
I
go.
think if you don't got the nuts
Hey,
to
I'm not
sit
saying
down
I
on a seat.
haven't done it.
No. I
So I'm
used
gonna
to
tell you,
shit on
so
the porta
what
potty
I've-
every fucking morning.
So-
I used to get to site 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. It's dark. My flashlight, my phone's on the bottom of the floor in the porta potty. It's skying up into the thing, and I'm taking a shit on freezing cold fucking toilet seat. And I'm there,
So
and I
painters-
triple wrap that fucking thing because you know it's like it's not even like it's less of an eighth thick. And if you don't double up, your finger's going in your ass.
Painter by trade,
wow.
who I am, I've learned how to shit differently in construction,
Because you're a pussy.
because what we do is we have something that you don't have.
What's that?
I have a 5-liter pail.
So you shit in the pail?
I shit in a pail. And we
And what
bring
do you
our
do
own
with the
toilet
pail?
paper, and then, you know what? We throw it in the bin.
So you just
You're
throw the pail in the bin?
I think that's disgusting.
That's how I've learned. What, you rather shit on a porta potty
Well,
where
I
the
think-
fucking water's splashing on your ass?
Well, that's
Yeah,
what
there's
you
a way to do it,
Or
man.
you hover
You
and
lily
you
pad
shit
it.
on the wall.
Hold on.
No,
Look
no,
at
no,
that.
people
I
have seen
don't,
that.
I don't shit on the wall, man.
Oh
I
my
do
God,
not shit on
that's
the wall.
disgusting. I've gone on my own sites where I walk in and go, guys, for fuck's sakes. I go, if you're not going to sit on the fucking thing, then don't shit on the wall. Because
Well,
when I have to talk, when the fucking portalet company calls me and says to me, why are they shitting on the walls? It's like, can you please tell them to sit down? And that's a different conversation to have. That's a weird conversation.
No, it's not, man.
Yeah, when I say, or when people complain, hey, can you get them to clean it 3 times a week? I'm like, where you fucking think you're at home?
So
Listen, man, I think a porta potty is totally doable.
I had a guy, Loretto, where
Don't say my name like that.
it was a thing where so someone wrote on the wall,
Yeah.
Loretto, where it would be I didn't know where it's from.
Yeah.
Okay. If I was a betting man, I'd put a lot of money that it was you. But this was a while ago where so it'd be someone wrote on the porta potty, it was send all your shits, take a photo of it and
Wait,
send
wait,
it
wait,
to this
you-
phone number.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Where are you going with this?
So someone wrote my phone number on a porta potty.
No.
I swear to God. I woke up every morning to shit. Random phone numbers.
No way.
Sending me shit. Like, bro, it was so bad. It got so bad to the point where, like, because they were all like 705, 64166. It was just because someone wrote on the thing, like,
This is so bad right now.
send all
We need
your
to do this.
shits.
Okay.
I think we need to do this.
There's
I
hold up.
I think we need to do this to Rez.
Hold up. Okay,
Dude,
hold up.
no. I wish this on nobody.
Yeah, whoever would
Nobody.
do that is a dick. But
Yeah, whoever would do that. I agree.
I'm not gonna lie. I did not know you had a little bit of an idea. I didn't.
Yeah, I know you
I
did.
didn't.
I know you did.
I wrote Adam's phone number and Rez's phone number in a porta potty on site, and I said, send a picture of your shit when you're done. And I started. I'm not gonna name names, but I know of one person from Neutron
Oh,
that sent him
That is fucking
pictures of her
priceless.
shit as soon as I did it, and I don't know. You
woke
can't-
up.
You can't tell if it continues on.
It
Because
continues
you don't know. You don't know
on,
what he's
dude.
getting.
Did you know I did
was
this?
I know. I found out recently.
How'd you know?
Don't worry about it. But I found out.
Wait, what did you find out?
And
Fuck, Rez is gonna hear this too.
oh, dude.
Oh, I'm crying.
Oh, fuck.
Dude,
Oh,
I
oh.
woke up for fucking 3 weeks fucking straight.
Wait, how many did you get?
Like 15, bro.
Really?
And some of them were
only-
fucked. Some of them were like not even in the porta potty. They were
because-
like
yo, you
half
gotta think
in,
about
half
it.
out. Because
You
it
gotta
goes,
think about
it goes around.
like,
The
they
porta
pick
potty
up the porta
goes.
potty and they send it to another
Yeah.
site.
Oh.
I only knew of one guy that sent Adam and Rez. Rez is gonna kill me. Adam and Rez a picture of their shit. Because I told him I didn't. I said, yo, if you got a shit, send it to this number. I wrote the number in the porta potty,
Yeah,
right?
oh yeah, I'm sure you fucking
So
did.
Adam, the best part is Adam sends it into our group chat, the picture of the shit. And I'm on site with the guy, and I'm just dying of laughter. I'm like, dude, what the fuck is this? What the fuck did you just shit in the porta potty?
Fucking priceless.
Oh, dude,
That's
but I didn't know
awesome.
it continued.
Dude, it
I wonder if
continued
I wonder
for
if Rez kept getting
fucking
it.
at least
what?
3 weeks.
he didn't, we're gonna
and
do it
here's the
again.
thing. Here's the
Dude,
thing.
it is so-
You
I had
can't
to do
block
it.
these numbers because it's all
It's in the
different
porta potty.
numbers.
You don't know where this porta potty is right
So
now.
I'm getting fucking.
Because they can't clean. If you use a Sharpie, it's not coming
yeah,
out.
what
I
did you
use a
use?
Sharpie.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you fucking did.
I used to Sharpie.
Dude, I was-
wrote his fucking number like big.
I was. I think you wrote like. I think you wrote on it like. Or no, I don't even know what you
Oh,
wrote.
I
on
have
it.
the picture. I'll put it in. We'll clip this.
We'll clip it?
I will put the picture
Yeah,
in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, no, it's all good. No, don't worry, man. It's all. I'll get you back. But it was
Yo,
fucking.
how did you know that?
Oh, I know, dude. I know. But
It's fucking hilarious.
I had photos.
That was like a year
First of
and a
all,
half ago.
people are not even like. There's speaking of shits on the wall. I was getting people sending double because half of it was two. It was like
Stop.
it was attachments to
Please
images.
fucking stop.
705 number attachments to. I go, what the fuck's this? Like fucking 6 a.m. I click it, and I have to slide. I have to slide because one of it's in the toilet, some of it's not even in the toilet, And then one guy responded, "Enjoy this. Have a good morning, man. Cheers." I go.
Oh my God, bro.
What, first of all, what the fuck is 705? What
You should
area
have seen
code is
that
that?
number. I want to call that guy and say,
No,
"Oh,
dude.
it's so
oh,
funny.
fucking
Yeah.
priceless."
Honestly,
my God.
okay, I saw it online and I said, like, I have to do this. Like, I'm a
Yeah,
big
shit.
porta potty guy.
Yeah.
Like, I have to, like,
Yeah.
I have to just go with the porta potty respect, man. It was a
Yeah.
trend.
Yeah,
it was a
respect.
trend. You
Oh,
put your
you're
boy's
such a
number
shit, man.
in the porta potty.
Oh, that's
Said,
fucking funny.
send a picture of your shit
Yeah.
to this phone number. And I put,
Fucking funny.
usually it was one phone number, but it was too good. I had to put Rez and Adam.
So Rez got them too?
Yeah, Rez got him too.
Oh, that's awesome.
He's gonna fucking kill me.
We're gonna do
He
it
doesn't
again.
know, eh?
You know, he has no idea.
Yeah.
This is
Know
a
what?
long time ago.
I know.
But I didn't know you kept getting them.
I got him for a month. So I don't know. Maybe they got rid of it after a month. Maybe
You haven't got him in a
I
bit?
haven't got him anymore. No, but I got him for a
Like,
good.
how many shit pics did you get?
At least 15. But I got used to them. I was like numb to it. It was like I was numb to it because it was you can't block these numbers. It's all different numbers. So I'd
Do
wake
you
up.
remember what you said to the first one? Because I do.
I forget what I said,
It
but
was the bunny shit.
oh yes. Some guy
Was it like pellets?
Yeah, some
How
guy
is
was
it
shitting
fucking
pellets,
pellets?
and I responded to him like, "Your shit looks like a rabbit, dude." I was like, I was just like, some of them I was like, the first like 4, I was like chirping them because I didn't know what the fuck this was. I was like, "Yeah, dude, you look unhealthy," like like, or.
Oh.
But then I was getting them so frequently that I was just fucking numb to looking at shit,
Fucking.
and I was
priceless.
getting all shapes, sizes. But the one that stuck out the most, I don't remember. It was a 705. No, whatever area code that is.
Yeah.
Fuck you, man. It was. I woke up. Attachment 2 images. One of them was the thing. One of them was on the wall. Yeah, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Back to your point. Yeah, it
It's
does
like-
happen.
What, like, okay, like this
Dude, I
morning.
wasn't
I'll
expecting
give
you
you
to
like
bring
recent
that up.
this morning.
Yeah.
I'm doing a walkthrough with my customer and we're like I'm holding my pee the whole time. I was like, fuck, I gotta go to the bathroom. And we're finally done and we walk out and I see the fucking siding guy fucking walk out of the bathroom. And as soon as you open that, nothing is worse in a portlet after someone has taken a shit and you walk in. Because you're
fuck.
fucking trapped.
No, in the summer it is bad.
It was fucking horrible today. I don't know what that fucker ate last night, but it was like, I was like,
You're
at one
such
point
a
I'm
pussy,
like,
man.
I'm like,
Uh,
do I piss or do I just hold it? I go, should I wait till I get to my next
oh,
spot?
come on,
I'm
man.
like, dude, because it was
That
fucking
bad?
horrible.
Wow.
Come on. It's not
It's-
that bad.
It was bad.
It stinks. But you know what? When you have the shits and you got the sweats going at the same time, it's like a sauna. It's
You know
like
what?
2 in 1.
Understand
You're
you don't have-
shitting and you're in the sauna.
Hey, I don't know about other people, but I program myself to understand. Listen, I'm a fucking job site tomorrow. I'm gonna be able to shit freely. I'm not gonna fucking eat like chili or fucking McDonald's.
Oh, sure,
or
respectful
any-
guy.
I'm gonna no, because I don't want to have to shit in there. I'll
And this
piss
is
in
what
there.
you call a painter. Because
Oh,
at
here we
heart,
go.
he's a fucking pussy.
Yeah.
Because if you were just a real man, you would sit down, raw dog to seat, and sit down like a fucking man and take a shit.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fucking disgusting. You
No,
shut
it's
the
not,
fuck
man.
up.
It's not. Hey, it's not disgusting if you're
Oh.
the one causing the mess.
It's disgusting.
It's not disgusting, man.
It's,
Man up, man up.
It's
Like, gulp, gulp,
I
gulp,
love
gulp,
that
gulp, gulp.
sound. Blip, blip,
it's
blip, blip.
it's a real man's honor, as some would say. It's an honor to take a shit.
Anyways, I'm shook that you just brought that up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like you're really mad at me right
That is
now.
fucking awesome.
No.
bro.
Did you just officially find out?
No. I knew, but I forgot to mention it to you. But I wasn't. I knew.
You're not gonna get me back.
I'll get you back. But I knew, but I didn't know for sure. And
Now I just
now I found out, and I kind of knew it was you
fuck.
because only you would
Rez is gonna
would
snap.
pull that.
Hey,
but
Rez,
Hey,
I was just
this
joking. I
fucking
didn't write your
guy
number.
does
you know what though? I respect it. Sorry to cut you off. I respect
no.
it because that was good. That's good. It's good because it's you can't do anything about it. You
I don't-
can't block the number.
I swear to you, bro.
it was
It
was
you
well
know what?
played.
It
well
was
played.
it was no. It's not even well played. I would just say it was for the better of myself. Okay,
Right.
because I got so many laughs out of it because you would complain about these shits
Yeah.
and you would send it into the group chat.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I knew I was the root cause of it.
I can't even fucking.
I was the root cause,
Oh.
and I was just I didn't know what to do because I knew you didn't know it was me,
No, I did. I actually
and
did.
I didn't want to say it was me because but fuck, I got you. You know, it was good.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was
Fuck.
good.
You know,
It was good.
Rez has no idea to this day. I don't know how many shit picks he got.
Oh, you know what? Let's not tell him until hopefully he doesn't.
Hopefully he doesn't find out. Hopefully he doesn't
No,
find
he's
out.
gonna watch this
I'm
episode.
gonna do it on the site that we're on. That the sites we're on now. I'm gonna put his number in there and say, "Hey, please send me a picture of your
He'll
shit."
get him, man.
I'm gonna do it every day.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm gonna put your fucking number.
Yeah,
in.
fuck you.
No,
Let's put this fucking guy's
Honestly,
Don't give me
number,
a taste of
dude.
your own medicine.
If I get it now, you know what? It's
Fair
deserved,
game.
but I'll just laugh at it.
Oh,
You can't
fucking
affect
No,
me.
you say that. The first five
Everybody,
are funny.
I am
The first
the
five
king
are funny.
of porta potties. You cannot fuck with me.
Dude, the first five are funny. After that, it's not.
It's not that.
Some of them are cannons, bro. Some of them were fucking cannons.
That's hilarious. And like I said, but you saw the one where they shit on the wall.
Yeah,
right?
that one was the
It's
worst.
disgusting.
That one was so fucked.
Yeah.
Not that bad.
Well, yeah, it's an interesting.
That's fucking funny.
It is funny though, I will say.
But and again, these are things that are just funny. These are things that you talk about for a long time.
Yeah.
Hey, you can't get this in an office job. This is the fucking skilled trades. This is construction. This is fucking funny. This is good shit.
You want to know what? And I, like I said to you before, I was a suit and shirt and tie type of guy, and when I got into this, and like I was saying to you guys before, like I don't think I would fucking change this for the world.
No.
The people you meet, the experiences you have, everybody's got a fucking story.
Yeah.
And know what? Being in the trades and being around people that are skilled and watching these guys do stuff that you think is impossible and how good they are and how good you can get, you can't beat that. It's the gratification in saying I did this is a drug. It's like seeing your finished product or any finished product. If you're an HVAC guy, if you are a plumber, like I have a plumber that works with us. I think he's a fucking artist. When I see him, when you see the unfinished trade do something where it's picture perfect, and I've mentioned it to your father, where I said, look at the fucking art on the wall in a commercial setting, you know, when we're constructing another school, and it's like taking that and seeing someone that takes pride in their work. It gives you a completely different, like just a different respect for them.
Are you talking about electrical again?
No, I'm talking about plumbing. Electrical, I have one favorite. His name is Marco.
Okay. Shout out Marco.
Shout out Marco. You know, don't got you. I got you, but I don't got you.
No, you got it.
Love him a lot. Matt, you're great, but my love belongs to Marco. But like I was saying, it's like, you know, when you see these guys, like, you know, I have finished carpenters that work for me, and when I see these guys put things together, like they're in a project now that I'm doing in Burlington, and when you see it come together, it's just kind of like it's a wow factor. And what I love to hear is these guys are putting, call it the impossible, together, and working with designers that have a vision with no understanding of how the construction gets put together, and then you got these guys making it happen. It's breathtaking. Like when you see after they do it and you paint it and you see the finished product, and the greatest thing I hear is when I hear from my client, it's like he compliments the whole job. Tile works great, this great. He goes, but I gotta say one thing. He goes, your finished carpenters are bloody artists. He goes, I can't get over how good they are. And when you try and you believe it, like, and it comes down to, like, that's what I'm saying, like the skilled trades, you know what? It's not a job. It's a career.
It's a profession.
And it's a profession, and it's a passion. It's passion.
Fucking passion.
Fucking passion.
There you
And
go.
if you don't have a fucking passion for what you're doing, you're never going to be great. You're not even going to be good. You're going to be okay. But you want to know what? Guys that I see more and more in my industry with custom, they want to be great. And great, seeing someone that wants to be great and taking it to the next level and trying something out of their comfort zone and giving them something impossible to do. And when it happens, it's there's nothing like it. There's nothing depreciation. And again, like going back to the beginning, and I hate to keep repeating this word, it's inspiring.
Yeah.
When you see these guys making you look, I'm a coach. I'm a coach of a team of guys that I believe in. And when I see these guys just push it fucking forward and make us all look like rock stars, there's nothing like that. The gratification, like I said, it's more addictive than any fucking drug that you can have, because when you see that finished product and you know you did that and nobody's going to take that away, it's worth every day. The grind, the struggle, the early mornings, the late phone calls, the weekend phone calls. It's worth it.
Yeah.
It makes it all worth it.
And that's exactly what we preach here at Skill Trades College. We train these guys for 3 months, guys and girls. They come in here, they learn the trade, whether it's HVAC, plumbing, electrical, or home renovation. They take 1 of 4 and they excel in it. They breathe it, they live it every single day, and they get out to the work site or the construction site. Not only do they shit in porta potties, but they do exactly what you just explained.
Yeah.
Be a profession. They're just professional at what they do.
You know what? It's you can talk about it, and know what? It's funny. So I'm a dad of 3 girls, and and when I just had this conversation with my oldest daughter, actually a week ago, and she was all about, like, going through high school, and she's trying to figure out where she wants to go. And she's like, she goes, Dad, she had her heart set on being a nurse, and she goes, I want to study to be a nurse. And it's funny. So me and her went on a father-daughter date on the weekend, and she's been asking me questions. So she's in the car, and she said to me, she goes, Dad, she goes, if I wanted to be and I'm not knocking nurses, nobody to get me wrong. So she goes, if I wanted to be a nurse, she goes, I Googled it online. She goes, the max I can make per year is $90,000 a year. She goes, if I wanted to be, she goes, not that I hear my girls, I'm not saying they can't do a trade.
Vince Pusher.
Yeah, I'm not saying they can't do a trade, but I'm saying they're looking at the cleaner version of construction. And I said, she goes, okay, my max being a nurse is $90,000 a year. She goes, how about if I want to be an architect? And I said, that's an option. And I said, because she's very creative, she's into art, she likes to do it. And I said to her, well, I go, you know what? I go, do what makes you happy. Don't do it because of what I do. I said, but if this is what I said, and I just kind of explained to her, like, the good thing with trades and construction and everything we do, there's no ceiling. There's no ceiling on, you can make 90,000, that's it. You want to make more? You want to be hungry? You want to go get it? You go get it. You know what I said? Like, you want to work, like, in the beginning, I worked on weekends. I did the weekend jobs. I worked for a company. I did everything I could to make money. But the option, the reality is, there's an option to make money. Lots of money. You have to want to do it.
Right.
Nobody's going to give you nothing. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I said to her, and I said the same thing. I go, you want to be an architect? I go, yeah. There's no ceiling for you. Like, you go work for a firm, learn the ropes, go on your own. I go, there's no ceiling. I go, I know architects. I'm working with architects that make right now over $5 to $10 million a year. Like, with a staff of, I don't know, 20 to 25 juniors. Like, it's how hungry you are. And it's with anything. Like, you want to be a plumber, you want to be an electrician, you want to be a general contractor. If you're hungry, you can do it. You can't wait for someone to give it to you. You got to go get it. And that's the difference between trades and working a 9-to-5 job. Because, yeah, trades aren't, call it not 9 to 5, but if you want to make more, you have the option to make more. It's up to you.
Right.
If you're happy with making your Monday to Friday, that's up to you. If you want to make more, your option is there. Where if you're making $100,000 a year working with a company, you know what? Your side jobs can generate another $100,000 if you wanted it.
Have you found that hunger in the few STC people you've hired?
Yeah, the STC kids, they have it. Like, it's like, you know what? A lot of the people don't get it in the beginning, and when they see nothing's handed to you, and you have to work, right? Like, they're hungry. You got to be hungry, and I think STC, that's what we instill. It's like, this is not something someone's going to give you. You have to want to take it. And if you don't take it, it's like my father said to me the day I started with him, like I was saying before, if you don't love this, you ain't going to make it. You have to love this. You got to love what you do. I think with anything in construction, it's the pride. It's the, you can't,
workmanship. It's everything.
yes, it's if you're not going to love that process, it's not for you.
Well, passion creates hunger.
Big time.
So when you're passionate, you're hungry to keep succeeding and doing more and more.
And you're challenging yourself on an everyday basis.
Correct.
You know, how can I get better? How can I do this? And that's a lot of things the kids at STC learn, is how to appreciate what's actually happening and how do they get there.
Right.
So it's a great thing. I'm a firm believer in it. I'm invested in it. I believe this is the way to go. I don't think there's any avenue of learning a trade today that can teach you like I always look at my father taught me, and I've had this having that relationship with a relative or any version of that to teach you that trade doesn't exist anymore.
Right.
It's not there. You know, like I learn like that. I have friends that learn like that. You learn from your parent, which it's old school. I feel that like Skilled Trades College, we become the father that's not in a trade. We offer you the know-how and the basics of how to get there. And that's how like I said, my father made me start at the beginning. Nobody's going to start as a president of a company. You're not going to start as a vice president of a company. You need to understand what you're doing before you can excel. And I think with all these kids and everything, it's like I said, I feel we give them the option to train with someone that's going to take the time to put that effort into them to be a better person.
Right.
And I see it. The teachers are fantastic, and they care about their kids. And you know, Joe was leaving, and you know, that's a guy that it's a friend of mine and from a long time ago, and it's reciprocated. Like, he loves the feedback from the kids. He loves how they make him feel, and in doing that, he gives it back, and that's a lot to say, you know, people. And again, it's like, and something about that, it's like he's inspiring them.
It's all about inspiring people.
And I'm sorry, that's my biggest belief in life,
and that's
dude.
what we do at STC.
Yeah.
We inspire in the young generation.
Inspiring the younger generation, and we just want them to be better. And you know what, like, seeing, like, when I walked in today and I saw Joe like talking to you know, it's Easter.
Joe, for guys who are watching, is one of the electrical teachers
Yes.
here at Skilled Trades College.
And he was, the guy's so happy. They bought him like their Easter gifts and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And he was so happy.
Yeah.
And it shows me he's giving to them,
inspiring
them that they think that's like their hero right now, right? And that's awesome. And I could appreciate that, you know?
And they'll always look back at him as the reason why they got into trade,
Yes.
what they did to that. And that's what we do at STC here at Skilled Trades College.
Yes.
And, you know what, Vince? You've inspired us today. You've
you.
inspired me to click 20% at fucking Subway.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you have done that. But thank you so much for coming on the Break Talk, man.
Thanks for having me.
It has been an amazing conversation with you. I don't think we've discussed life that deeply, although we talk a lot. That was amazing. So thank you so much for coming
Welcome.
on.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Thank you.